It was ugly. Let me tell you. Mikey Garcia got slaughtered. However, he do got a chin. He can compete at 147 pounds, and the biggest key of this fight was the boxing skills and the high ring IQ of Errol Spence using the jab
on hand
to set up everything else.
Largest crowd for a
I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT
Stadium
Live. We cover every single major fight live. It is 12:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, March the 17th, 2019. Errol Spence has defeated,
Spence Jr. fighting,
even though we haven't heard the cards yet. Let's mute it right here. Errol Spence should go on and defeat Mikey Garcia via unanimous decision. The only round I gave to Mikey Garcia was round number 2. Mikey Garcia should have played the pressure fighter in this fight because what happened was Errol Spence being about 5'9", Mikey Garcia 5'6". From the very first round, the jab was the key. Let's watch a little bit of brief highlights, and man, it was ugly. It was ugly, but Mikey Garcia didn't get knocked out. He did get the moral victory of being able to say he'd gone the distance. Now, in regards to Errol Spence, I understand what people are going to say. They're going to say he's not going to get no stripes for being beaten on 175-pound fighter Mikey Garcia. But in reality, we've learned a lot more about him in regards to what he's able to do when he's faced against a high-level boxer. Take the weight class issue out of it because the power wasn't the issue. Mikey Garcia landed 75 punches, 345 according to these punch stats. 237 power punches to 54 Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia simply could not get it on the inside, and after a while, he literally stopped using head movement, and the straight left was going straight down the pipe. And then when Errol Spence started going to the body, you can tell Mikey Garcia just really, you can see from, I say, around 8 on, he really didn't want to fight anymore. He just was trying to survive, and I guess at that point in time, he knew that he couldn't compete. But however, listen, he did what a lot of fighters, even in his own weight class, wouldn't do. And in my personal opinion, Errol Spence would beat Sean Porter. Manny Pacquiao, who's sitting ringside, better stay away from him. And that 40-year-old man, love him to death. Right now, the wild card is Terrence Crawford. But also, Keith Thurman can box. But can he take what Errol Spence is going to be dishing out? The 140. Let's listen in. I better not hear no bullshit on these scorecards because it's Texas and Mikey Garcia. I know it's not going to be a robbery.
Feldman scores about 120 to 107. Judges
Shit.
Alex Levine and Nelson Vasquez both scores about 120 to 108.
Okay.
All three in favor of the winner, remaining undefeated, proving he is one of the elite champions of the sport today, and still the IBF Welterweight Champion of the World, boxing's pride of Dallas, Texas, the truth, Errol Spence Jr.
I mean, you know, he's got the pay-per-view notoriety. I've been watching on Twitter, and a lot of fans really not feeling this fight. I mean, wasn't feeling this card. The fight day was, it started, Pacquiao's in the ring. Oh, shit.
Pacquiao. He told us yesterday, I want Pacquiao next.
Oh, shit.
Errol is with Heidi.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Errol,
The battle with the left hands.
when you walk out in front
He
of
telling
these
Manny to stay there.
47,000 fans, that pyro, that band, I know you want to talk Manny Pacquiao, so I'm just going to let you do it right now.
Yeah, tell Manny Pacquiao come back over here.
Oh,
Manny.
shit.
Come on over here, Manny.
We can't show this because they're going to be tripping.
Manny, you're being requested here, center of the
Oh,
ring.
shit.
He been here before. He done broke records here before. He's a legend of the sport. And it'd be my honor to fight him next.
Is that the fight you want next, Manny?
Yeah, why not? I mean, we'll give the fans a good fight.
Would you
Oh,
want to do
shit.
it right here in AT&T Stadium? I saw Mr. Jones. I don't know where he went. I'm sure he would have no qualms
Oh,
about doing
shit.
it.
Well, I'm so happy to be here in Dallas, and then I'm hoping that I will be back here soon.
All right, well, I know a man who hopes that
Oh,
too, Errol.
shit.
This fight, you told me this week.
Manny's got
I'm sorry,
fucking
rather
balls,
today,
too.
You told me that you felt better today than you have felt all week. What was different for you?
Just the motivation, fighting in front of my hometown crowd. You know, this is where I started at. You know, from a pup, from the amateurs all the way up. This is my core fan
He gonna
base.
get
This is people that
Pacquiao.
supported me since day one. You know, and I felt good. And I want to put on a great performance. You know, throughout the whole
He
training
gonna get the
camp,
money grab.
You know, they
2
felt
of them.
like, and even all the top spectators, Sugar Ray Leonard, all them guys, felt like
Manny
he
can't
was
fight
too
nobody
smart,
else now.
And I couldn't box. Like you seen it today, I can box, I can move my head, I can do all that if I want to.
Was that the game plan to come out here and frustrate the heck out of him with that jab?
Of course. You know, the game is to be smart. It's a sweet science.
Manny, don't do it, Manny.
You know, I had the size advantage and I had the reach. So why not use my jab and take something away from him that he liked to do and use his jab too?
Well, you have to give him some credit. He did stay in here for 12 rounds, not something that many guys can say they can do against you.
I'm definitely, I give Mikey Garcia all the credit just for taking this fight, and he's giving the opportunity. Because like I said, Sean Porter can't set out a family dinner, like I said before.
Ooh.
So, you know, for him to give me this for him to give me this opportunity
It's so
to fight
lit
at the
right now.
Cowboy Stadium, and we put on a great performance and a great show in front of all these lovely fans. You know, he brought his fan base out here, and we put on a great show. I respect Mikey Garcia so much, and I appreciate him for this.
Congratulations on a huge win in front of these 47,000 fans. All right, let's head over now, and we look forward to seeing that.
Said Sean
next
Porter
fight
couldn't
right
sell out
here
a
at
family
AT&T
dinner. He's
Stadium.
got the
Let's head
sauce
over
now.
to Mikey Garcia. Mikey,
He's got the
you
juice
didn't
and the
walk away
carvings.
with that extra belt, but just listen.
Mikey
to
face
this
looked good, though.
crowd. They were here to support
Despite
you all night.
how much
I
he
really appreciate
ate,
all the love and support. I want to thank everybody.
he
for
ate a
coming
lot of
out.
left hands.
You know, it's a great night. All the credit to Errol Spence. He's a great champion. He is the truth. He's for real. You know, he put up a great fight and executed a game plan very well.
How frustrating was that jab?
Look, like I said, he came out here to execute a game plan, kept the distance at his favor. I wasn't able to really get my rhythm going, and you know, he did what he had to do. His reach, his height, and the southpaw stance complicate things. I tried to make adjustments, but he was able to keep executing, you know, in his favor.
How about his power?
You know
How
what?
does it rate?
He has power, you know, welterweight division, definitely. He's probably the strongest, maybe. He does have a lot of knockouts, but I was able to hold my own. You know, I felt good. I felt strong myself also, but he does have power.
You know, I talked to your brother before that, the second to last round, the 10th round, and he said, you know, he didn't like how much you were getting hit and that he wanted to maybe call the fight, but you said, I want one more round. He let you hang in here. Was there any point, though, where you felt like maybe it was too much?
No, look, my brother wanted to maybe stop the fight at one of the 9th or 10th round, I forget which one. He asked me, you know, he doesn't want to let me get hit as much anymore, and I told him, no, I'm fine. Just let me go out there. I'll show you I can still pull this off. I tried, you know, I landed a couple good shots, but they just weren't enough. You know, I thought, you know, I could have landed one good shot and was able to take a punch. I think he probably felt the power also, but it just wasn't enough.
You know, I said this to Errol, not many men can say that they did what you did tonight, hang in there for 12 rounds against that man. Congratulations on a good performance, and what do you want to say to your fans before you're done?
Oh, thank you. You know, we just went 12 rounds with a great welterweight champion. You know, a feat that no one else had done recently, and me being a lightweight, you know, I think that's respectful. I'm proud of what I was able to do.
What's next?
You know what? I don't know. I have to go back and think about it. I don't know if I'll stay at welterweight. I probably will come back down to lighter divisions. But you know, I just want to thank everybody for coming out, showing me all the love and support. You know, this is for you guys. You know, I put my heart out. I get in the ring for all you guys. You know, I'm sorry I couldn't pull it off, but we'll be back. We're still champions, you know, and we're still gonna make history.
Thank you so much, Mikey. We appreciate it. Kenny, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks,
You need
Heidi.
it. You know, you have to respect it. You know, he took the fight. He talked it. It's just that the skills pay the bills. The skills pay the bills. Mikey Garcia is the man. He just couldn't, you know, like get in on the inside. And even if he could, it's not his skill set. You know, Errol Spence, you know, showed that why he's the boxer that he is. He's the total package. He can go to the body. He can box. He can move. He's got the jab. He's a southpaw. Now, looking at the 147-pound division, Shawn Porter, WBC. He could have had Errol Spence. They wasn't ready. Keith Thurman, WBA. He still got some more getting used to. Some more acclimating to do since his fight with Jose Zuto Lopez. Manny Pacquiao, he there. Listen, Manny Pacquiao will be 41 this year, the end of this year. And the fact that he's even, it looks like it's going to happen. And he was saying that he wanted Errol Spence. Now, how does this help Errol Spence financially? It does. He gets those names on his belt, like years and years down the line. They'll be there. Oh, he fought Mikey Garcia, and he retired Manny Pacquiao. But it doesn't mean as much as it used to mean years and years ago. A couple of years ago, just a few years ago. And I understand a lot of people are going to say, well, he's supposed to beat Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia went the distance. He was supposed to knock him out. Mikey Garcia has shown that he's got a chin. Mikey Garcia can compete at 147 pounds, just not against a top guy like Errol Spence or even a Terrence Crawford, in my opinion. Here, let me pause this right here. I don't want to pause. Let me pause this. Do this right this way, just in case they try some shit. Where we at? So, by the way, we have a store opening. Well, it has opened. The link is right down below in the description box. FightView 360 gear, as you can see. I have a little ticker up here. So we're going to be doing a lot more promotion on the store very soon, as this is the official beginning of boxing season. So, Terrence Crawford, unfortunately, that's the biggest fight in the 147-pound division that we want to see and hardcore fans want to see. And it has a lot of appeal to it, for one, being both African-American fighters, being both fighters that are, not super outspoken, not guys that are, going to be talking a lot of trash, but yet they can still sell. But one is on Fox pay-per-view, and the other is over on ESPN pay-per-view in this whole new, boxing, resurgence. Mikey Garcia was getting fucked up, but listen, he got a chin though. At 140, he can be number one. At 135, you got Loma there. And also you have to think, what damage did this do to him? This fight and the loss like this. He looked like he was cool at the end. And maybe he, really in the back of his mind knew, like, shit, I'm going to go out there. That's Errol Spence. I'm likely going to lose. I probably can lose. Well, probably can. He probably knew, but likely will lose. And remember, in the build-up to the fight, he kept talking about how, he saw something in Errol Spence. Well, he didn't see the jab. He didn't see the left hand. But we got to start getting ready for the post-fight show and the post-fight press conference, so we can talk about all these things in detail in a nice 90 minutes, half an hour to 90 minutes. I don't want to be up here all night doing these videos. But, man, this storyline is not over, because we got to talk about Errol Spence versus Pacquiao, likely in July. Could be on pay-per-view. Will be on pay-per-view. Or will Pacquiao fight Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman been begging for it. But Pacquiao didn't show up to Keith Thurman fight. He showed up to Errol Spence's fight. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.